Hello, 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 hello to all my uniques out there. I am so sorry I am late. Sorry, 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 sorry. What? What happened here? Sorry, sorry, sorry. I am so sorry. Hmm. All right, all right, all right. All right. Chiamaka Dim, how are you? My evangelist. Sorry, oh, sorry, guys. I was busy running my mouth, talking with Mama Juju. I was just running my mouth. I didn't even know that it was 2 o'clock. I am so sorry, guys. As you're coming in, please share. Umokoro Sarah, my love, how are you? How are you? Evangelist, happy weekend, my love. Happy weekend, my love. Happy weekend, my love. Tontorurum, tontorurum, tontoro, tontoro, Thank you, Chiamaka, for sharing it. Thank you, Chiamaka. Evangelist, I respect you, the original. The original. um, Chiamaka Dim, happy weekend, my darling. My director general, the director general extraordinary. How are you doing, my love, my love, my love, my love? How are you? Umokoro, I saw Papa's video. Papa's video. Papa was so happy. Thank you, you and your sister. Annabelle, my darling, my darling. How are you doing, baby? How are you doing? Umokoro said, Umokoro Deborah, I saw the video. Papa was looking so good though with his suit. Papa ain't playing. Papa ain't playing. Perpetua, Lucy, how are you doing, my love? Looking take away. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Uh, thank you. Papa suit. Papa was suiting. Papa was suiting and suiting. Bridget, how are you doing, my darling? How are you doing, my darling? Guys, as you're coming in, share, 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 share. This one is a big one. If you have any question, you want anything, I caught my husband with my mother. Hey, Naija, wetin no go happen for Naija? These are things we used to hear before that maybe we see in movies or we say they happen for other countries or maybe for Obodo Yibo. These things are not happening in Nigeria. It's like, God. Hey, Ami Blessed, how are you doing? Look at my brother Harry. My brother is in the building. Harry Chikelu, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you, my darling. Beloved, beloved, I saw your post. I'm going to share that post. That was so funny. Beloved, guys, did you see Beloved's post? He said, if you say, how are you doing? 5K. If you say, I'm going for a date, 25K. If you say, let me take you out, 65K. Beloved has prizes for everything. It was so funny. I'm gonna share that, sweetie. I'm going to copy that and send it to my sisters. That was too funny. Chinda, my love, how are you doing, my baby? How are you? Let me see. Umokro say, Papa called me 2 days back that he saw one second-hand machine and he wants to buy it. Hey, yeah, please do the video when he buys that machine. Do the video. Let's see Papa's machine. Hey, that's what we do. We change lives. That's what we do. Guys, that is what we do. Ọ bụ ife anyị na-eme. Ọ bụ ihe eji mara anyị. Anyị na-enyere ụwa aka. Hey, I will soon play our music. That's it. That's what we do. Emmanuel Ebaja, Frank Shaw Boy, how are you doing? You're being called. You're being summoned. You're good. Chinda, thank God you're good, my love. Beloved is calling he's calling Florence Akindeji. Good evening, my darling. How are you? How are you? How are you? Jessica, how are you doing, my love? All right, share. Let's play our music and see what's going on here.
Oh yeah, this is for Unique Akudo TV. We are the ambassadors of empowerment. Let's set it the hand that give it. Our focus of the Ishakama. You don't want them. Unique Akudo. Unique Akudo TV. Akoganero Mumadu. Makodim Madu. Unique Akudo TV. I'm one them. Doma. Unique Akudo TV. Self-elected village. Unique Akudo TV.
I'm the one them. Uamarana. 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 I'm the one that can. Uamarana zibondu. Uamarana. Kando mameja gamba. Uamarana. Kita aku kata deme. Uamarana zibondu. Uamarana. Unique Akudo TV. I'm the one that I got a major mano in the woman empowerment. Woman empowerment. Onye hụrụ iwe na-eti nwanne ya acha aka onye onye. Ọlọ́wọ́rọ̀ na lulu werikọ akwa ntị na anụ ya akwa ọnụ na-ekwu ya akwanya ahụla ya. Unique Akudo TV bụ ndị ọma ọzọ Igbo ndụ. Uamarana janyere ụwa aka. Uamarana ka anyị ji aga. Uamarana jazi Igbo ndụ. Uamarana.
Emotionally, psychologically, and financially. And you want them, and you general
Jeje tu ụmụnne gị nwanyị ọma meji aga anti ọzọ Igbo ndụ. All right, guys. Yes, yo. All right, my uniques, keep sharing. All right, so Unique Akudo TV on Facebook. Chineke mene geze.
Long as they're playing.
All right, guys, how are you doing? Let me go share. Let me share the link so people will know we are live. How are we doing? Can you believe this is November the 18th. Ah, it don't finish with that though. It don't finish. The year is almost over, guys. The year is almost over. The year is almost over. Almost over. All right, I don't know what's going on with my cursor. I don't know. Okay, you better respond. All right, guys. So how are we doing? I'm about to go to we are live, okay? We are live. We are live. We are about to go to Sabi today. This is when we deal with questions that concern marriage, everything you have been looking for. We are here for it. Copy link. Auntie neighbor, just give me a few minutes, guys. Let me share some of this. Let me share some of this to my page so we can go, 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 go. How are we doing? How are you guys getting ready? We're about to celebrate what we call Thanksgiving in America. Thanksgiving in America. We're about to do that. We're about to do that. Thanksgiving is a celebration where we gather as a family. It's like their own Christmas, like their Thanksgiving. So we are going to be doing Thanksgiving very soon. Very, very soon. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, I think I've shared everywhere. I've shared everywhere. I've shared. As you're coming in, please like. Okay, now I'm back. All right, let me say hi to you guys before we start. Okay, it says as you're coming in, please like the video, invite other people, share. Uh Chiamaka Dim was number one today, followed by my original, followed by Umo Sarah. I see you, my love. I see you. Umokoro Deborah, I see you. Ami Blessed, I see you. Happy weekend, my love. Annabelle Geraldine Chooks, I see you, my baby. My brother Harry, I see you. How is our beautiful wife, Vivian? I hope she is good and okay. Wamanabia Perpetua, I see you, my darling. Is it Christiana Iyanu? I see you, Christiana. How are you doing? My sister Bridget, I see you. Let me see. Neka Esther, I see you. Good evening, my darling. Beloved is mine. I see you, my darling. Ike Mere Chinyere, how are you doing, my baby? How are you? I hope everything is doing well. Chiamaka, Chinda, I see you, my darling. Chinda, my baby, I see you. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Chinda. Let me see. Who haven't I called? Uh, Jessica. Is it Jessica Tama? Tama. I see you too, my darling. Ifunanya, I see you too, my love. Um, Bridget, I've called you. Jennifer Dim. Jennifer, how are you? I've not seen you for some time. Jennifer, are you okay, baby? I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Mercy Chinazepere, where have you been, baby? How are you? Welcome back, my love. Welcome back. Mercy Chinazepere. Let me see what she Chiama Chinda say Facebook and Google don't want me to subscribe again. I've been charged still no subscribe. Find out from them, oh, find out from them if they're taking your money for free. Find out from them you need your money back. What's wrong with them? This is my favorite pastor is in the building. Adekanya Samson, I see you, my darling. I see you, my beautiful, 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 handsome brother. And Peter Chukwudi, I see you too, my love. I see you, Peter. I see you, Opa Ejemeya. Opa Ejemeya. All right. And Patience Joel, I see you, my darling. Keep it up. Thank you, my love. Muhammad Lawan, I see you too. I see you, baby. Thank you. Look at my mama, Gloria Annie. I see you, my love. Keep the good work up. Thank you, my darling. Okay, Chuku Ihendigbo, my favorite in-law. How are you? How are you doing? Precious Dawn, I see you. I see you celebrating. Was it Frank Gentle Breeze? Happy birthday to him. I saw his birthday too. I think you posted it. Look at my baby, God Friday. I see you, my love. I see you, my darling. How are you doing, baby? I'm doing great. I am okay. God is faithful. God is able. Good morning, Mama. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you, my in-law. Happy weekend. My regards to you and your entire family. Thank you, my darling. Frank Shawboy, yeah! All by himself. Yeah! Frank Shawboy is back. Yeah! Frank Shawboy, how are you doing, baby? We missed you. We missed you. Look at my beautiful sister, Mama G.O. Mama G.O. Adebisi Boss, the only, my favorite G.O. in the building. How are you doing, my love? How are you? Let me see. Jennifer, I've called you. Harry, I've called you. Keep my turkey. Yes, so you better come, turkey. We do when we celebrate Thanksgiving. Is next week, the last Thursday of the month of November. That's when we celebrate it. Is food, turkey, everything, everywhere. Bro Harry, I'll keep your turkey for you. Come on, baby, come have some. Uh, let me see. Jennifer, Jim, Jennifer, ihe dị Igbo Stella, Jennifer, they tag you. He said, make you come. Oh. Samuel Alice, I see you, my darling. Welcome back, welcome back. Yes, so bro Harry, you will get your turkey. Oh, you will get your turkey. Jessica, Zabia, Charity, I see you, my love. I see you. Zubi Beauty, Frank, they call you. Frank Shawboy, they call you. Dennis, Frank Shawboy, they call you. All right, very good, man. Joy Windy, Chinda, they call you. Vivian Wogu, Chinda say make you arrive, oh, make you land like Land Cruiser. He say, hope you are back on live today. Happy you're back on live. Yes, on Thursday, I was really, let me be honest with you guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. It was every day is something, I'm telling you. You know, school has started since August. It's like a madhouse. But on Thursday, I wanted to come to live, but I got carried away doing this, doing that. I think, I can't remember what happened, but I was doing a lot. Then I saw Stella Hedibo's text message. She texted me and said, Mama, I've not seen a notification. That's when I said, you know what? I still had a lot to do. And I said no, you know, because when I go live, at least an hour before you know it is 2:30. I said, you know what, let me postpone it. That's why I said sorry, no live. I totally got overwhelmed with work. Let me see. Oh my God, my sister Rita Cherise, where have you been? Oh my Lord, that's my sister. Oh, where have you been, Mama? I hope you're doing well too. I'm doing good, sweetie. I'm doing good. Let me see. I think I've called everybody. Did I call everybody? Stella Hedibo, how are you? How are you? I missed my beautiful family. Frank Boy, we missed you. You know, you make us laugh. We missed you in the comment section. Joy Windy, how are you doing, my love? All right, I think I've called everybody. Hello, hello, hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Mama Unique is in the building. Welcome to Unique Akudo TV. This is the center of empowerment. This is where we empower you to be the best version of yourself. This is where we empower you to believe in yourself and know that you are something special. You're something unique. You're something wonderful. You're something awesome. And God does not create junk. You were brought in this world for a reason and for a purpose. And because of that reason, you are here. Even when others don't see you, baby, you are here. God sees you. And you are going to fulfill everything that God has proposed in His heart for you. All right. We go live on Tuesdays, on Thursdays, and on Saturday for relationships. Let me put this in vibration. For relationship and marriage issues. Onye nwe m ana m ekele gị, ọnụ m juru n'ekele, ebe ị mere ndụ fọrọ m. All right, so we talk about relationship, marriage, and self-care. Under self-care, we talk about self-esteem, we talk about self-confidence, boosting your self-esteem, helping you set boundaries around yourself, helping you establish limitations, teaching you that you teach people how to love you, appreciate you, and things like that. So that's what we do Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And on Sundays, I do what I call on Sundays, I do what I call spiritual empowerment. That's when I get to empower you with the word of God. I'm a born again Christian. I believe in the power of the Holy Spirit. I believe that the Bible is the word of God. So I come with the Bible to encourage you, so you can start your week right. That's what we do. So if you're not following us, please Unique Akudo on all social platforms. Unique Akudo on Facebook, Unique Akudo on Instagram, Unique Akudo TV on YouTube, and guess what? Unique Akudo TV on TikTok. I'm now on TikTok. My daughter has worried the life out of me. Mommy, come to TikTok. TikTok is fun. Mommy, in TikTok, you can always put that you're going live and then they will follow you today. Blah, blah, blah. TikTok, 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 TikTok. I said, Casey, leave me alone. Let me deal with this three. Mommy, no, TikTok is fun. TikTok, this, TikTok, 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 TikTok. I said, okay. So she came to my office on Thursday. She didn't go to school on Thursday, so she came to hang out with me. So she's, what do you call it? She what do you call that thing? She signed me up for TikTok. So it's also Unique Akudo TV on TikTok. If you're not following me, please, if you're on TikTok, go follow me. Go watch my videos over there. I've put some few videos over there. All right. So now we are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Let's stop there. She said, Mom, you can also do Twitter. I said, nehi, 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 kaba. Before you confuse this, my little head, because leave me alone. Let me deal with this words before you keep taking me here and there. I'm not a computer, I'm not a social media savvy. It's too much work. Pimp, 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 pimp. It's too much work. So if you're not following me on TikTok, please go follow me on TikTok. All right. Comfort Ekwilam, I see you. Look at my baby, Florence Akindeji. I see you too, my love. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome. Who haven't I called? Who have not Chisom Odunna, I see you too, my love. How are you doing? Joy Windy, I've called you. I've called my evangelist, Umokro Sarah, I've called you. So, guys, please, if you're on YouTube, the red button, click it and subscribe. If you're on Facebook, click the blue button and follow us. If you're on TikTok, click on the button too and follow us. All right. Now, let's get down to business. If you have any question, I'm going to drop the link. You can either come up and ask us the question or you can put it in the comment section. If I scroll to it, Ewaja Emmanuel, I see you, my love. Welcome. So if I scroll and I see it, I'll answer it and then we go from there, okay? I have a lot of things I have to do today. One of our colleagues, the mom died, so I'm going to be going there, doing a little waykeeping. So I'll be going there. So I will do Ujunwa Isaac. I see you, my darling. How are you doing, my love? Good evening to you, beautiful lady. All right, sweetie. So the question, let me drop the link. in case somebody wants to come in and ask a question, or somebody wants to contribute. This time around, I want you guys to contribute. What is going on in Nigeria? Is it lack of money? Is it how difficult the economy is? I am trying to figure it out. Is it that the economy is so hard that morals have been forgotten? Things that our mothers didn't used to do before. Before, when you have a boyfriend, you hide it from your mom. When you're dating a man, if you're not up to age, you hide it from your mom. When the man comes to pick you up, the man will drop you at the end of your street so that you can now use kona, krike, and come back to your house. Excuse me. When the man buys you something, you hide it. Excuse me. You hide it from your mother. You lie and say that you got it from an auntie, or you lie and say you walked. When you go to university those days and you come back with a new cloth or something that is new, your mother did not buy for you. Your mother will ask you, where did you get it from? You already have made up your lies and the things you're going to tell. You say, oh, my friend gave it to me. My friend's brother came back and bought us this. There was a lie that time because of the fear of what people will do to you, or the fear of what your mother or your father will do to you. But I'm noticing a pattern now. It's like mothers are the ones that are now sending their children. You know, like your daughter will get dressed like 6 o'clock in the evening, and your daughter will say, Mommy, I'm coming. And you see a car parked in front of your house, and your daughter will enter. This is your 18-year-old daughter, your 19-year-old daughter, maybe first year, second year university. And then this man, you clearly see this man is the same age with your husband. This man is clearly the same age with your husband that is alive, or your husband that died. That man has nothing else for your daughter except maybe sleep with your daughter or whatever. And then you tell your daughter, oh, go well, oh, when you're coming, buy us something. Oh, is it like you're sending your daughter out to go do a shower or low show business? Or I don't know, my uniques, I don't know. I just want us to talk about it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? We'll talk about that one, but let's first of all talk about this one. The thing is that this lady reached out to me, and she told me, she said, Mama Unique, my heart is broken. My heart is broken into several pieces. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to tell. I don't know if I tell my father, this is going to destroy our family. If I tell my siblings, this is going to destroy their relationship with my mother. If I tell my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, they will think about, is this who your mother is? Who do I tell? I don't know who to tell. But because I'm a follower of you, I know you don't live in Nigeria. I know you will never ever meet me. I just follow you on YouTube, on Facebook. I know you can never meet me unless by coincidence you meet me. So that's why I say, let me reach out to you, keep me anonymous. She said that she just got married last 2 years. So last year she got pregnant, but her pregnancy was very, very stressful. So when she was on her 6 month, 6 months into the pregnancy, they told her to have a bed rest because the pregnancy was threatening to either leave or whatever. So they told her not to do anything sexually, anything with the husband, let them manage it, and they gave her bed rest. So her husband, being a good man or being a bad man, I don't know, but her husband said, you know what, since the doctor said if you can hang in there till maybe 7 months, if the worst comes to the worst, we'll bring out the child through premature, through 7 months. It's safe. You can bring out a child at 7 months, and then we can put the child in the incubator because she said she started getting sick. And those of you that are in the medical profession, there are certain things you can, like if I'm sick, I can take medication wise, but because you're pregnant, you're not advised to take those kind of medication because you're pregnant. So she said she was on bed rest and she needed somebody to help her. She didn't want to go get a little girl, a house girl, or these days you don't even find a house girl. There are no house girls anywhere. So she said she talked to her mom about it and told her mom to please look for somebody for her to come and live in her house with her and help her around. So the dad said, instead of you getting somebody you're going to pay or somebody you're going to give money, and then tomorrow they will turn against you or you give start stressing you out, why don't your mom go stay with you for the maybe the next 1 month or 2 months or 3 months until whatever I will be okay, since they live in the same town. They live in the same town. So it's not like you live in Lagos and daddy lives in Owerri. They all live in the same town. So the dad say, your mom can come and stay with you, come over during the weekend. Weekends, your husband does not, your husband doesn't work during the weekend. So during the weekend, when your husband is at home, then my wife can come back. I can still come and see her in your house if I need to, I can come and sleep over there in your house too. Just like a father, an understanding father trying to accommodate the daughter. And this world, a wonder shall never cease. I've had everything with this my 2 years. So the mother came and she said everything was good, everything was rosy. The mother will help her cook, the mother will help her clean because she was working, and she also took 3 months off for her bed rest. So she would stay with her mom, they would talk, they would laugh, they would have fun. So she was happy every day. She'd tell her mom, oh, thank you for helping me and stuff like that. So whenever the husband wants to do, and she wants to do, the husband is like, no, I'm afraid I can hang in there, I don't want anything to happen. I'm just scared. It's not like the doctor said it's okay, but I just don't want to do anything. Let's just wait. I don't want any story. This is my first child and it's a boy. I don't want any fire. I don't want any story. I don't want any story. Just leave it alone. So she said she left it alone. But like husband and wife, they will cuddle, they will do other things, but really the man did not like get to the do. So, but they will do other stuff, the kids, cuddle, intimacy, other things involved. So, according to her, the mom, she started noticing some things. My sisters, I keep telling you, shine your eyes. Any woman wey no get eye, you there for trouble. Oh. And one thing about women, you see, God created us with this instinct in us. I don't know. I'm not saying God didn't give it to the men, or maybe He gave it to them. But for women, our own is a little bit heightened. A woman can sense something, she can sense trouble. And we have this third eye. We see, my daughter will tell me, Mommy, after you claim that you don't see anything, but when there is a death in my room, if I didn't make my bed or if I threw something on the floor, you come, okay, see, go clean your room. So you see, Mommy, you see. So women, we have that thing, we see. I don't know what it is. That's how God created us. We see. So she said she started noticing like little things here and there, little whispers here and there. When she comes out of the room, the husband and the mom are, and then when she asks them, hey, like when you come into the room and say, hey, what's going on? The mommy, what's going on? The mom say, no, don't worry. It was something your husband said. And then she said, oh, what did my husband say? The mom will now, the husband is laughing, the mother is laughing. And then finally they will just tell her something. And she said, what they told her is what is making them laugh. It's funny, but it's not like funny like you're falling on the floor about it. So she said, but her mind never went to anything. Her mind was like, there maybe because the mom is living in her house, the mom has stayed now for like 6 weeks. So she told herself maybe the mom is beginning to be more comfortable with the husband, and the husband has, and he calls her mama and stuff. They will laugh, they will be on the chair watching movies. She might be in the room, and then when she comes out, she notices maybe 5-10 minutes the mom doesn't want to watch the movie again. The mom wants to go to the room. She's like, Mommy, stay now. Oh no, you and your husband spend some time, and the mom will leave. So she said she didn't call it anything. So one day she was in her living room, and she said she and her mom were watching African movie. And then the husband came back, and the mom got up and said, oh, let me go fix him something to eat. So when the mom went into the kitchen, the husband went to go take a shower. When the husband came out, she was still watching her movie in the living room, and the mommy put the food in the dining and now told the husband to come and get the food. So she said she doesn't know whether she saw it for real or it was an image. My unique, how you see something, but you don't know whether you saw it or it's an imagination or she said when her husband got up from the chair, because he came out of the bedroom and sat with her in the living room. But when the husband got up and wanted to head to the dining, and the mom was coming from the dining to two of them, like, cross their path. And she said she saw like the husband hit the mom on her behind. But she said maybe she didn't see it right. But in her head, she was like, why would my husband, like, how your person and the man will say, like this, a little bit on her behind. She's like, how comfortable will my husband be to be, touching my mom on the behind? But she said she told herself, no, maybe I'm seeing things. It's not possible. So when the mom came and sat down, she said she indirectly asked the mom, let's say the man's name is Okoro. He said, did Okoro just touch you? The guy said, the mother said, what? No, we just passed each other. Maybe you thought you saw it, but no, 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 no. No, no, no. We didn't see it. So she said, but in her mind, she thinks she saw something. But when her mother now said no, she said, oh, maybe is it evil for her to be thinking like that? She said, you are so insecure. You're so insecure. So she chunked it under insecurity and left it alone. So she said that, but little things here and there, she will sometimes, she's always tired, so she's always sleeping or whatever. She said when she will come out, the mom and the husband will be playing Ludo, that game Ludo, or they'll be playing what in the dining, they are laughing. The mother will laugh and hit the boy will laugh and hit the mom. She says she's beginning to be uncomfortable. It's like you guys are too close for comfort. I know it's your son, I know it's your son-in-law, but she said, my sisters, let me tell you something. Whenever your mind tell you something, especially your spirit, that little small voice that is inside here is telling you, watch out, watch out, watch out, something, baby, something is going on. It is your subconscious trying to tell you to watch out. It is your subconscious trying to tell you, watch out. Okay? Her man served her husband. Her mother served her husband. She's on bed rest now. Eventually, she's advised not to move around. So her mom was helping her in the house. I remember when I was with my mom, if I'm with any man, if I see my mom and my elder brother, I will hide, even now that I'm married. That fear is still inside me. But girls of nowadays, they don't have any fear. They don't know. They do not. Their mother will even send them to go. So she said, the mistake I told her is not a mistake on her part, because you won't do, your mother messed up. It has nothing to do with you. But when her spirit started telling her, that's when she should have told her mother. Whether you saw it or you didn't see it, that's when you should have told your mother, Mama, go home, go back to daddy. But the problem is, even if the mom has started dating the husband, even if she goes home, she will still find a way for them to meet somewhere. The devil, do you understand what I'm saying? So she said, something, she had started feeling uncomfortable. Something, the connection between the mom and the husband was getting too close for comfort. They are too close for comfort. She said sometimes they will go to bed, maybe around 3 a.m. She'll wake up to go use the bathroom, and then her husband is not on the bed, and she'll be hearing laughter in the living room, and then she'll go out there, the mom and the husband, they are watching a movie. She's like, you guys are still awake till 3. The husband said, oh, I couldn't sleep. Mama said, oh, I couldn't sleep. So they decided to watch a movie. But she said she wouldn't call it anything. Then she said, you know what, I'm not sleepy too. Let me see. But she said that she noticed that once she sits on that chair, it won't be up to 5-10 minutes. The mom now wants to go sleep. Oh, she's tired. Let me leave you and your husband. Let me go to bed. And once the mother goes to bed, it will not be 10-15 minutes. The husband will say, oh, I'm tired too. I need to go to work tomorrow. Now she's left in the living room, though she will now turn off the TV and follow them. But she said something wasn't feeling right. And she was, tell herself, am I being insecure? Am I being stupid? Am I being ignorant? What is wrong with me? Am I jealous because I am sick? No, I'm on sick bed. Am I feeling, like jealousy? Women now and jealousy. Am I feeling jealous that this is what I used to do with my husband, but now he's doing it with my mom? Okay, what do I expect? I'm always sleeping. Half of the time I'm sleeping. She says she sleeps all the time. She's tired. When she walks from her bedroom to the kitchen or whatever, she gets tired. So most of the time, her mom will bring her food to her in the bedroom and stuff like that. So it's like you are in the bedroom and fun and life is going out in your living room. My uniques, my sister, do you understand how she was feeling? She's like, I can't do much for myself. Getting up, somebody has to help me. I can't even, when I go to the doctor, my mom has to help me into the car. Everybody has to help me. But when I am laying down here on my bed, I can hear my mom and my husband. They are laughing at the top of their voice. They are having, this is what I used to do with my husband. But she said she'll tell herself, am I being jealous? Am I being insecure? And then she'll also tell herself, that's my mother. My mother cannot date my husband now. So she's even helping me, trying to keep because if he doesn't talk to my husband will go start looking for another girl outside. So it's like it's even good that he goes to work, he comes back home, and my mom, talks to her, they watch movies and stuff. So she just said, you know what, stop being insecure. And so she left it at that. So my unique said, the devil, may God punish the devil. May God, Jesus, punish the devil. I don't know. So she said this particular day. So she went to the hospital. She has gotten to 9 months. They brought out the baby, but the baby had a little bit of complication. So she was discharged from the hospital, but they wanted to keep the baby just a little while, maybe a week, just to make sure the baby was good. So she left. So now she's okay. So, her husband is still with the mom. She said, the mom will console her and everything. So that particular day, she told her husband that she wants to, she will go to the hospital and sleep in the hospital. Sometimes the mom will say, you know what, baby, you've been in the hospital. Why don't you go home? Let me stay as the grandma. So the mom will stay at the hospital. So this particular day, she said her mom should go home because mama is an old woman now. She told her mother to go home, let her stay in the hospital. So when she was in the hospital, so she said she was there, and all of a sudden, her mind kept going to her house. Her mind kept going, go home, go home. She said, why do I need to go home? Something, how something is not right. Your body could they move you. Go, 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 go. So she said she called one of the nurses there and told the nurses, I'm gonna be back. And this was like maybe 12:35 a.m., maybe around that time. So she said she told the nurse that she was gonna be back. So she got inside her car and drove home. So when she got home, she opened the door and her mind just told her go straight into her mother's room to go check on her mom. So she went into her mother's room. Unfortunately, the mom was not in the room. So she was like, where will she go? She opened the bathroom. Her mother was not in the bathroom. So she said, okay, so let her go check on her husband. She opened the door and she saw the greatest, most disturbing thing she has ever seen. Her mother and her husband has finished making love to each other. They don't knock themselves and they were just laying down. They didn't even know she came in. They didn't because they thought she was gonna sleep in the hospital. And she said she just stood at the door and what came out of her mouth was, what? And the mom got up, the man got up, and they started, trying to cover up. She just said she just fell down. The next thing she saw, she was waking up in the hospital. So what she said, Mama Unique, I'm calling you from the hospital. What am I going to do? Since that time, the husband is like, please, she said, get out of my room, get out. So the husband and the mom are begging her, please, it was the devil, they drank too much, they were talking, they didn't know. But my Unique, do you think this was their first time? Hearing this story, my Unique, I want to hear from you guys. Do you guys think this was their first time? Or do you think they were telling the truth? They got drunk and this happened? Or do you think they have been doing it? They were just caught? Do you think that this girl's suspicion has been true all this while? I told her, I said, baby, I don't even know. I'm going to talk about it today. I just want you to come and listen because I don't even know where to start. This is also, on one hand, this is her mother. And the saddest part of it is her father is alive. Her father is the one that told the mother to go. And sometimes, according to her, the father comes to the house and stays with them 3 days, 4 days, goes to work from there just to be with the wife. I don't know what will make a mother. I've been trying to, reason it. I've been trying to think about it. I've been trying to, my Uniques, I don't have an answer for this one. That's why I brought it to you guys. What do you guys think? Do you think she should tell her father? Should this be a family thing that should be discussed? Or do you think she should just leave the marriage? Or do you think she should forgive the husband and then send the mother back home? I don't even know. I don't know how this one is going to work. My unique, that is the first thing I want us to talk about. I want to hear from you guys. Anybody that has an answer, anybody that has a solution, this is the time. Okay? Bridget said, oh my God, this man is a very bad person. Very, very bad. If you wanted to, if you really, you were the one that told your wife, no, you don't want to do anything because you are already scared, so nothing happens to the baby. You say you can hold yourself. So holding yourself in 3 months is to be sleeping with your mother-in-law? I don't understand it. And then what kind of a mother will do this to your own daughter? What was your plan? What what was your plan? Was your plan to, when your daughter gets better, then you tell the man, okay, thank you for your services. I was here to service you so that you don't go cheat on my daughter. Now that my daughter is okay, gracias, adios, Odeba, well done. And you go. What was your plan? I don't even think they would thought about it. I don't know. I just want to hear from you guys. Let me read some of these comments. Something is going on between them. That is not the first, but God chose to expose them that day. I don't think this is. I believe. I support you. I told her I don't think this is because the man and the mother is saying it is their first time that they got drunk. And I asked the girl, when you walked into the living room, did you see alcohol? Did you see? She said nothing. So you guys got drunk, but you had time to wash the glass, you had time to keep the bottle, you had time to clean the living room, and go into your daughter's matrimonial bed. Hey, mama, you know do well at all. Okay. Both the husband and the mother are shameless, complete shameless. Florence said this is an abomination. Her mother is a disgrace to motherhood association. They have been doing this a long time, just that she decided not to believe what her mind was telling her. The signs were there from the initial stage. My unique, is this not what I tell you guys? Listen to yourself. We are so busy, we get so carried away that we don't take time to listen to our inner self. That little voice in you is the voice of God. Listen to it. When that voice is telling you that the way your husband is looking at that house girl, it looks like something is there. Sister, something is there. Take that girl home. If your mind is telling you the way your husband is behaving towards the neighbor down the street is not comfortable, baby, talk about it. Oh, baby, husband, leave that guy behind. I'm telling you, your spirit doesn't lie to you. But most of the time, we ignore the red signs, we ignore the red flags, we ignore the signs that are right in front of us. We ignore it. Oh my God. Jennifer say her mother is disgusting. She's not worthy to be called a mother. That's right. That is so right. What kind of mother does that? That was not their first time. Ekwensu in human form. I don't think that was their first time. I don't think that was their first time. Um, I don't think that was their first time. Moreover, how do you do this to your own daughter? This is like the meat that was given to you for you to watch. You ate it by your own self. You were told to go take care of your daughter that was weak, that needed you as a mother, and you ended up. What was your plan? You want to be the man's second wife? You want to be the man's side chick? What was your plan? Money. Oh, this thing they call money. The Bible said that they love, not money itself, but the love of it is the root of all evil. The reason why this woman did this is because the son-in-law is rich. So she felt this was her own way. Maybe if she starts sleeping with, this is what I think, oh, I might be wrong. But she started thinking that if she starts sleeping with the man, that will make the man give her more money. Because the girl says she started noticing when the husband goes out, if the husband comes back and buys her shawarma, he will also buy for the mom. Before, he will buy and say, you and your mother can share. But he will not go buy, during Valentine, the man will give a gift and also, little things. But she said he thought it was like he loves the mother, appreciates the mother. Do you know those kind of stuff? Thinking that, okay, he loves the mother. Whenever the man goes out and buys something, he will bring specifically and say, this is your own and this is for mama. So she thought, okay, maybe, a mother that left her family to come and help you, but she didn't know. I'm telling you, and if the mother, I say, if your mother will tell you the truth, don't be surprised. 2 weeks or 3 weeks into your house, that's when that thing started happening. When she started sleeping with your husband. Is she really her mother? That woman that called herself her mother needs to disown her. Yeah, because sometimes I was asked, I said, is this really are you sure your father? And okay, now let's talk about the husband. My unique, what do you think the husband will do? If this man uses this his 2 years that God gave him, and he hears that the woman that he borrowed to the daughter to go help their own daughter is now sleeping with, this is a whole lot of mess. A whole lot of mess. What society do we live in now where we don't even control ourselves anymore? Even if this your son-in-law was the only man on this earth, just the fact that he belongs to your daughter, you look left, hands off, limitation, boundaries, just because he belongs to your daughter, you comot face, you comot eye, you comot longer throat. I don't know what was. Hey, Taiwo Eunice, how are you doing, my love? How are you doing, baby? How, I don't know. Okay, let me see. Jennifer said, I'm coming down with a cold. My ear keep itching, my nose keep itching. Her mother is a disgrace to motherhood. That's right. He says that was not their first time. They have been doing, but got caught in the middle of the act. This matatai wrapper and wear, wear cocoa on top. This is deep. I'm telling you. This thing, like I told her, is going to destroy that family. A lot of relationships will be broken with this. You and your husband relationship is going to be broken. Two things are going to happen. Either you forgive him and stay, but you will never trust him again until he rebuilds that trust, or you say, I'm done. So that relationship, one hand. The relationship between your mother and your brothers, because she's an only daughter and she has three brothers. Her brothers are going to say, number one, the relationship between they and their mother, because now they look at their mother as you destroyed our sister's marriage for what? Because of knacking. Now, the relationship between your husband and your brothers are going to be say, oh, you looked at us, men that are the same age with you. You know fear. You know the look face. You know fear. You went to go sleep with our mother. You didn't respect us. You didn't respect our father. See, two relationships gone there. Relationship, first of all, relationship between your husband and yourself. Number two, relationship between your brothers and your husband. Relationship between your brothers and your mother. Now, the relationship between your father and your mother. Okay? And now, the fifth relationship between your father and your husband. Because he will say, you didn't respect me. Even if my wife came and threw herself at you, you should have respected me, a fellow man, a father to you, and say, Mama, no, Nehikaba, don't do that. So you see 5 relationships on the line. For what? 3 minutes or 4 minutes of fun? Okay, let us give them long minutes. 10 minutes of fun? 10 minutes of fun? If you include foreplay, let us give them 30 minutes. 30 minutes of fun, and you have put 5 solid relationships. Relationship between you and your husband and your father, your husband and your brothers, your husband and your mother, because that relationship is not going to continue. So that one is also ruined. Then your mother and her sons, your mother and her husband, 6 relationships online just because of 30 minutes of fun. My unique, think am now. Is it worth it? Is it really, really worth it? Guys, I have the link in case anybody wants to come in. They have been doing it. The signs were there, but she ignored it at the initial stage. My Mama G.O. said the signs are there. She should have listened to her spirit and talked it with her husband. Yeah, listen to. If I have not taught you guys anything on this channel, I have taught you guys to be conscious of your spirit. Listen to your spirit; it will never lead you astray. Excuse me. She needs to cut off the marriage because she doesn't have any face to look her husband and her mom again. If if I'm, I think you want to say, if I'm her, I will cut off the marriage because it's an abomination. Yes. What face? What face will she take? Now she hasn't told anybody. She says she has not told anybody except she reached out to me. But what face is she going to use, even if she decides to stay with her husband? Do you know that I will not trust that man with my children? I will not trust that man with my sisters. I will not trust that man with my house girl. If that man can sleep with your mother, baby, you can't trust that man with nothing. Because that means he does not have limit. Oh. He no get boundaries. Your mother should be off limits for him. But for him to take your mother, not even in the guest room, in your own matrimonial home, I won't trust that man around my daughter. I won't trust that man around my house girl. I won't trust that if I have sisters. No. I won't trust that man around I won't trust that man around any woman that is around me. And then you begin to ask yourself, what kind of relationship are you going to then have with him if you can't trust him with anything? So you are always trying to be an onyokomita, always trying to see who did he talk to. Did he talk to that little girl? Did that little girl look at her? Did he call that girl? This is all that relationship is going to be. Ojima, my love, how are you doing, my sweetie? How are you? Her mother is a big disgrace to the family. Yes, she is. The first thing I like, okay, let's see how Adebisi say the first thing is to send her back to her house. This is what we call in Igbo, Obawampi. They should borrow you Obawampi first. You better leave my house before I even get there. Just Obawampi straight to your husband's house. When you go there, go use your own mouth and start confessing to your husband what you did. Ano mpam. Ano mpam at that. Uh-huh. Okay, let me see. Ojema said the guy would have sent her fault. The guy would have sent her fault. Okay, I don't understand what you're saying. Bridget said, I feel the man has a relationship with the mother before now, or her husband loves the mother at first sight. A lot of things are involved. What I think, I might be wrong, but what I'm thinking is that when I think I might be wrong, but I think when the mother started leave, you see, some men, that's why I tell women, when you bring a house girl into your house, there are certain ways you get and bond with your husband. You can bond with your husband by two of you cook together in the kitchen, or you can bond with your husband because you guys eat dinner together. Those personal things. That's why some men, I know of a guy, he has house girls in his house. The woman went and brought house girls, but he gave a law in his house that no house girl will serve him. No house girl will do his laundry. No house girl will wash his underwear. No house girl will take care of him. The house girls should take care of their madam, their children, and the entire household. But for him, the wife must be the one cooking his food. The day I saw the husband come back to the house and saw that the wife told the house girl to cook for him, they didn't know that he came back early and went through the kitchen and saw the food was already cooked on the stove. That man, oh my, I've never seen anything like that. That man went nuts. He was mad because he wants the wife to be the one cooking for him, serving him. The wife must be the one that will carry the tray and bring it and keep it on the table. The wife can tell the house girls to prepare, like cut the onions, cut the tomatoes, parboil the meat for her, everything. But she must be the one that will stand and cook for him. There are some men like that. They don't want to be served by the girl because most of the time, those little things you do for them is how they feel you are mine, you are my wife. Okay? So when you have not taken all that power and you have given it to your house girl, some men when no their sense no correct will transfer that love that they're supposed to give to you because you're doing those things to them. You have not given your house girl the power. You're on TV watching TV. Your house girl will go into the bedroom and make the bed. Your house girl will go into the bedroom and take water for him to take a bath. Your house girl will go ask him, Oga, where is your underwear? I need to do laundry. Your house girl is doing all these things. You're on TV, pressing phone on social media. One of these days, your husband will say, "Ooh, ooh. Am I saying is right? No, it is not right. Am I saying it is justified? No, it is not justified." But unfortunately, that is the world we live in. That is the world we live in. You take all the power you have, all the close things you're supposed to do with your spouse, and you give it to your house girl, and you there for TV, they press phone, they press YouTube, they press TikTok, they press Mama Unique, they press Mama Juju. You're watching us and laughing. Go, 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 go. Your house girl is doing making the bed. Your husband is in the is in the bedroom sitting down, watching your house girl. Your house girl is bending, doing the bed, and now he's beginning to feel like, wow, maybe I can also sleep with this one. You see, that is not an excuse for him to do it. But unfortunately, that is how it starts. Let us be honest with ourselves. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Okay? So I am not saying that's why he did what he did. But like the wife said, he said, since they do things together, they clap, they play their ludo, they play their what, and now she's on bed rest. Okay? Now she went and brought the mom. You see, it would have been better for her to go bring a house girl. Maybe the man wouldn't have had interest in the house girl. But when the mother is there feeding you, cleaning the bed, doing everything for you, bending down, cleaning the man's shoe, taking care of the man, a man that does not have morals and integrity, those two are very important. A man that does not have morals and integrity will say, you know what, she's doing everything for me, I might as well knock her. After all, if she agrees now. And then on the other hand, too, even if he was tempted to do it, the mother should have said, listen, don't you ever in your life try that again. Don't you approach me. I am not your wife. I am your mother in law. That is my daughter. You are my son in law. You are like a son to me. So if you're having any ideas in your head, those ideas better run as fast as possible, or I'm going to talk to my daughter about it. I'm going to talk to my sons about it, and I'm going to talk to my husband about it. If you're going to be saying you have feelings for me, that means you don't love my daughter. Maybe if she did that, maybe the man would have stopped. So I think she herself too, when she started, my uniques, may God punish the devil. Chai, may God punish the devil. I think what happened too on her part, when she started playing the role of a wife, she also started thinking, this is a young boy. I can also maybe satisfy him so that way, maybe in her head, she was thinking so that he doesn't go cheat on my daughter. So let me service him so he doesn't go. Who knows what is in her head? I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there, for us to think every which way. Okay? Maybe she started doing too much and the man started seeing it like, if we're doing all this for me, I'm liking it. Why can't we take it to the next level? And then her too herself, she felt, if I'm doing all this for you, what is the big deal? I might also do that one so you don't go cheat on my daughter. Who knows what was in her head? It is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. A mother-in-law does not sleep with her son-in-law. That is your son. A son-in-law is your son, nothing like son-in-law. By law, that's why you call it son-in-law. By law, he has become your son. By law, she has become your daughter. Now what is, oh my God, I just don't know. Guys, let me put the link again in case somebody wants to come up and talk. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. What do you people think? Should she forgive? Should she let it go? Should she chase her mother away and not tell anybody, her brothers, her father, and just, pray that another thing that is scaring me, what if the mother, even if she sends the mother away, my uniques, what if the mother and this man continue away from them? Guys, do you understand what I'm saying? What if the mother will not say, oh, I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him, oh, um, nah, I don't know. This one, okay, Rimon, I don't even know. I always have an answer, but this one I don't have an answer. Because I'm thinking, okay, what if she doesn't tell anybody and conceals it for the mom and the husband chases the mom away? Another thing I'm thinking is, what if the mama, because she has been in her house for 3 months. Maybe they've been doing this in 3 months. What if she says she's now in love with the man? And maybe she sends the mother away. She and her husband go to therapy to go get help. What if her husband still goes behind her back and still be dating her mother? You see where the problem is. You are not even sure. What if the mother decides to say, you know what, we are going to act like we have broken up, but I really love you. Be meeting me at that hotel, be meeting me at that other hotel. And what if they continue? And then what if she comes out and she says it? Won't it be a shame? What if her brother said this marriage is over? Does she want to leave her marriage? If it's not if it's her decision to leave her marriage, then it's okay. I always tell people, let people make their decision, because you can come and tell her, no, leave the man, leave the woman, leave this, and then she will say, no, you tell her, and she doesn't want to leave. Then tomorrow it will be, you made me leave my marriage. So that's why you let them make their own decisions. But what if, my unique, I don't speak all the grammar wey dey my mouth. I no get any more drama to speak. The mother deserves to be disowned by entire family. That is pure. Yeah, that's what. Oh, this is a big capital letter mess. My sister, I told her this is a whole lot of mess. This is so complicated. If it is your house girl, you can say, okay, my house girl, go. And then you find a way to rebuild your marriage or your relationship. But this is her mother, forever her mother. So unless she never goes to her family, every time she goes to see her father is still alive. So every time she goes to see, it's like a wound that each time you see your mother, it will reopen. Because every time she sees her mother, every time she sees her mother in her she has 3 brothers in her brother's house. And then if she doesn't tell them and starts acting somehow towards them, towards her mother, now they want to know, why are you treating mother like that? Why are you so mean to mother? What did mother do to you? So now is she forced to tell them? Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus, I don't know. That man is a man boy, aka sugar mommy. But the girl's mother doesn't have money. It's the boy that has the money. See girls not outside except your mother-in-law. What kind boy will you be? Eh? This topic weak me, but the woman supposed to know her mama character now. She didn't know. So that shows you, hi, my sisters, I don't know I don't know which kind of grammar to speak. I have been thinking, I say, maybe the mother, they like small, small boys, but they didn't know. Maybe she didn't know, her brother didn't know. You can't tell me this is her mother's first time. You just came to take care of your daughter, and all of a sudden you're sleeping with your daughters. This is not something that just happened by accident. No matter how drunk you are, remember what alcohol does. I've been telling you guys, don't use alcohol as an excuse. Alcohol lowers your inhibitions. That means if I no like you and I want curse you out, but I no get the ginger, I no get the guts to curse you out because I'm afraid of what you will do for me. What alcohol does for me is to lower my inhibitions. Alcohol go not give me the ginger. If I say, you, Mama Unique, you stupid woman. If you are useless, get out of my face. Alcohol gives you that ginger. It takes away that fear, lowers your inhibition. Those limitations that was keeping you back, alcohol opens it up for you. That's all alcohol does. So if I have never thought of insulting you in my life, if I have never thought of being mean to you in my life, if I have never thought of maltreating you in my life, even if I drink alcohol from now, reach 1994, 2020, even 30, 50, I will not abuse you. I will not insult you because I have never thought about it. So don't blame it on the alcohol. Don't blame it on the alcohol. Even if this is your first time, I told her, even if this is their first time of doing it and you caught them, alcohol only, this is what he has been desiring your mother, and your mother has been desiring him. What alcohol did was to take out that inhibition, to lower that inhibition, to take out that limitation, to take out that boundary. Now they could do it and say, you know what, we don't care, because now they are drunk. But if you have never thought about it, if you're drunk, you will go to sleep. If he is drunk, he will go to sleep in each other's rooms. You will go to sleep in your grandma room, and the husband will go to sleep in his matrimonial room. You don't end up in the bed with each other, except you guys have thought about it, you have marinated it, you have plotted it, you have desired it, you have wanted it, you have needed it. That is the only time alcohol will give you the ginger to do it. So don't let anybody deceive you. People like to blame alcohol. Oh, it's alcohol. I was drunk. I was drunk. I was high. I was this. Yes, you have wanted to do those things, and then alcohol gave you. Sometimes being high, depending on, high is a little bit different from alcohol, because high can make you do things that you never even thought about. But because you were high, you were knocked out, you don't even know where you are. That's why you're letting all those people run a train on you, three, four, five, six people sleeping on you, when normally you couldn't have done that. But you did that because you were so high off your head that you don't even know what you're doing. So that one is a little bit different. But you see, alcohol, don't use that as an excuse. If you were drunk, mama, you should have gone to sleep. If your son-in-law was drunk, he should have gone to sleep. Two of you ending up on your daughter's matrimonial home, please don't blame it on the alcohol. He didn't do nothing to you. Okay? So I don't know. Sometimes I'm thinking maybe when the mother came to the house and saw how the husband was treating her daughter, taking care of her, pampering her, buying her stuff, a part of her also started desiring, how I wish my husband would treat me like this. But unfortunately, Papa don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Papa don't get time for that. So she now started desiring. I have seen, there was a case I dealt with. It was a girl that got married, and then she went and brought her best friend to live in her house with her. Two of them were roommates, and then one of them got married. Then the other girl came and said, I don't have money to pay for the rent, and I don't have somebody to come and take your place. Can I just stay in your house and look? And that girl, which was mistake number one, she let her girlfriend stay. And then you just got married newly already, you're bringing somebody into your house. She and her husband will, newly married couple, they will run tiki tiki tiki, they will run kata kata kata, they will no, 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 they will kiss, no, 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 they will do. And this one was there. According to her, she said the more she looked, the more she now started feeling this, my girlfriend is not even good for this man. When we were in college, she used to do runs girl. It was when we came to Port Harcourt after you me that she stopped. Then we got this job. Me, I've always been a good girl, never done. And look at how she got this good man. Jealousy, envy started building in her. She now started looking for ways. After all, I deserve this man. This man should be mine. I have been a good girl. I'm still good. I'm still a virgin. I haven't even slept with any man yet. I don't have boyfriend. I don't have anything. And this one, we don't do runs girl, runs girl. Now look at, and now she's the one that is happily married. This man is buying her, taking them to club and stuff. And she now started plotting. How am I going to get? Because her friend wasn't pregnant. How am I going to? She started counting her ovulation. I dealt with this case. She started counting her ovulation, 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 until one day they were watching TV, blah, blah, blah. Before one thing led to another, according to her, she put something in the man's drink. Because the man, she has given the man a lot of signs. The man was not interested. And then this girl, too, you see, women with too trust. Her girlfriend trusted her so much. They have lived together. She was happy for her. She was made of her honor for her wedding. So she never even looked like she would want her husband. They were like sisters. So she wasn't seeing what was right in front of her. So this man now started telling the wife, I don't like the way your girlfriend behaves. Whenever it's me and her, she wears all this crop, what do you people to call it, crop top or whatever. The one where you wear will be hanging on your boom boom. That'll be hanging on your what do you call it, Manchester, that your nipples will almost be showing. So the man say, I don't tell your friend to cover up. The girl was like, oh, what do you mean? What did you see? Okay, but I'll tell her. I hope you're not looking at her. The man said, no, just tell her. So she told her friend. Her friend said, oh no, I didn't mean any harm. Oh. So the man didn't want to tell her what the friend was doing, but kept hinting to her. Look, is it not time for her to leave? She has lived with us for 6 months. Don't you think it's time? Very good man. Kept doing it until that day. This girl put something in his drink. And then just before you know it, the man did whatever. When he woke up, he was like, what happened? What did we do? He said, oh no, please don't you ever repeat this. And the girl, he now told the wife, she got to go. She got to go. Even if it means paying for an apartment for her, she got to go. I'm tired. So the girl was like, okay, told her friend, and found somebody for some another woman that is looking for a roommate, you will go. 3 months after she came, oh, she's pregnant. The guy said, "You're pregnant? Oh my God, you now have a boyfriend? I thought you said you were a virgin. You have not. What's going on?" He said, "Yeah, somebody took my virginity, blah blah blah." He said, "Who?" He said, "If I tell you, you'll be shocked. Oh, but he must marry me. Oh, well, I'm dealing with something. I'll tell you." So the girl now went and started telling her husband, "Do you know she said she's pregnant, but that the guy must marry her. Then she said she will sort it out and then tell me." So the man was in his office and this girl landed and said, she's like, "What? What?" He said, "Yes." So the boy had no other choice than to go tell the wife the whole thing of everything. The wives, women now, it's a lie, you this, you fool, get out, to blah, blah. But finally, when we started working on it, we now started working on it, started breaking it down. And then the man now started telling everything this girl has been doing, started bringing out evidences of text messages the girl has been writing. So the girl was like, "Why did you tell me?" He said, "I didn't want to ruin your relationship with her. So that's why I kept nudging you, let her go. Do you think I refused her on my own when she offered herself to me? I said no. And then you think I will now go sleep with her? Doesn't that tell you that something went on?" I don't even remember sleeping with her. I woke up and saw that I was naked in her bed. I said, "What's going on?" She said, "Oh, we I said, "You and who made love? Don't you?" I took my clothes and I left. Okay. So why can't I remember it? That would tell you the only reason why you can't remember it is where something was put in your drink or your so that that thing blocked it from your head. So we now started breaking it down, breaking it down. At the end of the day, we now had the whole full story. Now they confronted her. "Oh, well, you will take care of my baby. You must marry me." The girl said, "Nehi, nehi, kaba. If you have the baby, we'll do a DNA test and make sure it's the baby. If it is my husband's baby, Prakata, will take care of the baby. Myself and my husband will take care of the baby. But you will never have your satisfaction of breaking up my marriage. It will not happen." So now the girl was tired. She thought this will make her friend get mad, dump the man. Then the man will come for her. Then, my sisters, be very careful. Oh. I keep telling you, you guys don't listen to me. Be very careful. In Igbo culture, we call them also chiebu, enemies of progress. These girls and men can go to any extent to destroy your happiness. They will do it without looking back. So every time we kept doing the counseling. I said, "No, you guys have to team up. If you guys are separated, this girl will win. Team up, team up." Now she has seen all the text messages, she has seen everything, and know that there is no way her husband will say all this no and reject all this, and then all of a sudden one night sleep with her and cannot even remember it. No, it's not possible. So they kept coming, they kept coming, we kept doing counseling, we kept doing it until finally the baby was here. They did a DNA test, 99.99 is the man's child. So the girl said, "Okay, we'll be giving you money, we will take care of the child, we'll be doing weekends, you bring the child to us and whatever. But you, nehi kaba, you will not have my husband. Now lie, you won't get him." So that's not her now. She's a single mother. Her family came and said that in their culture, which is our Igbo culture, a boyfriend does not own a child. So if you want that child, that he has to come and do something on the girl's head. So the man's family said, "No, in Igbo culture, you can come and do something for the child, not for the mother. They want to do something to claim the child. There's something you do like Omena, like you do to claim the child, but it mustn't be that you must marry the mother. There is no condition that say you must marry the mother. No, but you come and do certain rights. That right is even though you're doing it on the head of the mother so that you can get the child, but that doesn't mean the woman is your wife." So the family now didn't know what to do. They came and they did it and they took their child. Now, after about maybe a year or two, she got tired because she thought maybe with time she would still get the man. When she now saw that she wasn't getting the man, she now came and took the baby and came and gave it to them and said they should take their baby, raise their baby. They should just tell the baby that she's their mom. And then she went, and then somebody, her friend, took. I hear that she now moves. She now lives in what do you call that place? Is it Gabon? Gabon. They say she followed her friend. Once in a while, she will call the girl and say, "Hey, how is my baby? I hope he's growing up. please take care of my baby. And the girl has also had her own now. She now gave birth to a baby boy too. So she has two boys. One is hers and one is this woman. Guys, you don't know, things are happening in this world. People will go to an extent to get what belongs to you, especially when they think you're too happy. How dare you be happy? How dare you be having fun? How dare you have a man that loves you? How dare you have a woman that loves you? I want put some for your garden. I want mess it up. And they will go to any extent. If they need to put something for your food, oh, if they need to set you up, oh, if they need to get somebody to. I have seen where women went and paid another woman, Olosho, to go seduce another friend's husband. You don't know what these people are doing. You know that they will go pay an Olosho girl. Say, I want you. Your target is to go seduce this man for me. This is my girlfriend. Every time my husband loves me, my husband loves me. I want you to go seduce. I will pay for the hotel. I'll come in that hotel. I'll put cameras so that way, bring that man there. And the man, they will seduce until they bring him there. And then she will now have the video. And then they go take the video, begin to blackmail the man. Tell the man, the only way we will not expose you is if you leave that your girlfriend and come and marry me. You don't know things are happening, no. Shine your eyes, my unique. Things are happening. Don't be too fast to tell people, oh, my husband did this for me. My husband did that for me. My husband is good. He's very good in bed. He can knock, He will knock with one leg in our nature. Knock with another leg in Delta State. Now she want come knock your husband. Because you don't tell and say your husband's one leg is in Onitsha, one leg is in Delta. He will knock from the chandelier. He will knock from the bush. He will knock from the road. He will knock from the inside. He say, now only you waka come. Now only you they enjoy this thing. They start looking for your husband though. They will start setting traps for your husband. They start setting traps for you. Oh, my wife is such a beautiful woman. My wife is loyal. She's submissive. She does this. They say, now only you waka come. Now they will find your wife because they want to ruin a good thing. There are people in this world that don't like good things. They see good things, they want to destroy it. That's why you have to be smart. All right? My uniques, I don't even know what to tell this girl. But the guy messed up because you can't chop mother and daughter. It's a big abomination. Gloria, my sister, said the mother and the husband are so shameless. Some mothers are not what being called a mother, and some men are so irresponsible and they cannot zip up. Anyway, the deed has already been done. I will advise she does not rush into taking decisions which will end two marriages, that of the parents and hers too, which is true, is two marriages. Let her see God's face first. Then she can just look for a place to cool off her head, because definitely her mental health is already affected. This is a tough. My sister, I cannot lie to you. I don't even know what me. I have something to say. This one, since yesterday, I don't have anything to say because I know that a lot of lives are involved. She has three brothers to consider. She has a father to consider. She has her mother to consider. She has her husband. She has her baby. She has her mother-in-law, her father-in-law, and the boy has siblings too. This is a whole lot of mess. A whole lot. I don't even know where to start. Like I told her, baby, take your time, take care of yourself in the hospital, get better, make sure your baby is good. First of all, if the man can take a break, let him go stay in a friend's house or go to his whatever. Right now, don't make any decision. Don't say anything to your father, to your brothers. Right now, you need to get better. Up here and in here. Mentally, psychologically, emotionally, you need to be stable. This kind of issue is not something you handle when you are emotionally, psychologically, and mentally unstable. Because na real ara nwere ike pụ gị n'ehihie ọcha, that's a complete ara in the afternoon, just ara agba gị. So right now, like I told her, I don't even want to have an answer for you. I don't want you to have an answer for nobody. I just want you to just get better and let them discharge, because you're still waiting for them to discharge your baby. Get better and take care of your baby. This is not running away. We can still deal with this later on. That's my advice to her. But I say, let me bring it here and see if anybody has something different. Because I don't know where to start. I really don't know where do you start? If I tell you to go tell your father, this can break your father's heart. Your father might eye from this news. Your brothers might get so upset that they will go pursue your husband and buy him too. Because your brothers will say, how dare you, our own mother. They might go fighting over there. So, and then that will be what? Tragedy upon tragedy, plus tragedy, plus tragedy, and more tragedy. And then you too might be so upset that if you go start talking to him, you might also eye him. Do you understand? Or if you go talk to your mom now, you might actually eye your mom. Your mom, wherever she is now, she's scared. Obia is not in one place. So if you go start confronting her, her husband confronting her, her children confronting her, she might actually buy for heartbreak. So it's just so delicate. I don't think my grammar don't finish. I don't finish my grammar. I don't get grammar anymore. I don't get grammar in my mouth anymore. She should stay away from both of them for now. That's right. For her mental health, she should also try to forgive herself first before considering forgiving them. I told her because she keeps saying yesterday that, why didn't I see this? Why didn't I? I said, baby, don't blame yourself. Even if you saw it, that does not give them the right to do what they did. So don't blame yourself. You have to, first of all, be safe. This place has to be good. If this place is not good, how do I better go now? Madness be this. You go begin mad. And if you're mad, then your mama and papa, and your mama and your husband will not carry on because she will not come and say she wants to come and take care of the baby. Now they really will enjoy themselves. So you're not going to buy over this rubbish. You're going to be strong for yourself and for your baby. Okay? Then we can deal with this later on. Because this doesn't make any kind of sense. Her mother and her husband need total cleanse. Comfort said, this is an abomination of the highest order, and that evil mother should be banished. She has been doing it with the son-in-law. For me, the best bet is to leave the marriage because I can't imagine myself sharing the same man with my mother. This is a generational disgrace and abomination. Yes, like I told her, she might end up leaving that marriage, but right now is not the right time to leave because let the man leave. I told her after this live, I'm going to call the man. I want to talk. I told her I want to talk to the man. He's not answering phone because I've called him 3 times yesterday. He didn't answer the phone. So if I call him today and he answers, I want to tell him for your own good. If it means checking into a hotel, if it means going to stay in your mother's house, if it means going to stay in your brother's house, just give her space right now. Just leave that house because seeing you with her baby, you have to be sleeping with like one eye like this because you might wake up one day and she don't buy you. So if I'm you, for your own safety, and if my brother, if you're here listening, because maybe you're listening to this live, if you're here listening to this live, my advice to you is gradually leave that house for her right now. I'm not saying divorce her now. No, I'm saying leave that house right now and give her space. She needs space mentally, psychologically, and emotionally, and physically too. She doesn't need to be seeing you. Your own done too much. She doesn't need to be seeing you right now. Okay? First thing I told her to do, call your mother and tell her to pack her baggages and her belonging, whatever she has in your house, and disappear back to her husband's house. When she goes home, let her tell her husband that she just decided to come back. Let her just leave your house, number one, and let your husband leave that house right now, and let them give you space. If they discharge you, and luckily if they discharge your daughter too, your son too, go home and let us gradually start talking. I've told you, call me anytime. Call me on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is free. Call me anytime. We will talk. If you need to vent, call me to vent. If you need somebody to scream, call me and scream. If any way to get out your emotions, get it out. This is not the time. I will not advise you to suppress your emotion. No, dear, hold it. No. If you hold it, you're going to snap one day and you're going to hurt yourself and hurt people. If you need somebody to call and say, Mama Unique, I cannot believe it. Oh, useless man. Only believe it. Only you call me. Call me on WhatsApp, vet. If you need to, because you can't vent to your brothers, you can't vent right now. It's about you and your son. That's what we are concerned right now. Like I told you yesterday, it's not about him, it's not about your mother, it's not about your. Don't worry about how your father will react, how your sisters will, how your brothers will react. It's not your concern right now, because that will mess you up here. Just keep it to yourself right now, and get yourself together, because you are not together. This girl was crying her heart out yesterday. Half of the time, I don't even know what language she's speaking. She's talking real fast that I don't know whether it's Igbo she's speaking or something, another Yoruba, or I don't know. That is how messed up she is. Guys, this can mess you up. This is like somebody came and pulled the rug from under you. The person you trusted the most in your life, a woman that you sucked her breast, a woman that gave you life, a woman you trusted with everything you got, betrayed you with your own husband. Come on now, my uniques, that is big, that is heavy, that is deep. So this is not the time to say, let us fix it. I told her, baby, you called me, thank God you called me, but I can't help you right now, because I don't even have an answer for you. I don't have how, I can't say, okay, let us follow this method, let us follow this. I don't have nothing for you, because I am in shock. So what we are going to do is to get you together. When your son is discharged, you stay in your house, take care of your child, get strong, call me, vent if you need to call me. If I tell you to go to a therapist, I don't know whether you can afford it. If you can afford it, then go see a therapist. Let him pay for it. He's rich, right? Get a therapist, let him pay for it. But he'll be paying for it from afar. Okay? I'm going to tell him, if I get him on the phone, he should let you find a therapist and he should pay for it. He has the money, right? He has the money to be knocking somebody's mother. He's going to spend that money to make you healthy. Mentally, socially, economically, otherwise, he has the money, he's going to spend it to get you a therapist. Go to some, because you might not get me all the time. Get a therapist where you go to vent, where you go to express how you feel. Baby, if you need to scream, scream. If you need to cry, cry. Don't hold nothing back. I told you there is something we call a screaming jar. That's one of the techniques I use for little children that have anger problem. So get a jar, get a big jar, like a big container. We call it the screaming jar. Is like a jar, like a bottle like this. Get a jar, and then I tell my children, my little children that I do therapy with, you know, it is called a screaming jar. Like when you get angry, instead of you hitting another child, instead of you, cursing somebody out, you get your jar and put your mouth in it and scream. As mad as you are, scream it into the jar. Ah, ah, ah. Get it out of your system. When you finish, close it up and then go put it up. Okay? That is how some of the coping skills we use for children. That's how to cope with that anger. Walk away, or you count backwards, or you do what we call self-talk. Self-talk is when you talk to yourself. I am so mad right now. Akudo, you betrayed me. You made me mad. It is a very, very good therapeutic method of calming yourself down. It's self-talk. You talk to yourself. It's okay. Talk to yourself in your house. I am mad. Okonkwo, Okoro, you messed up big time. Oh, Okoro, you messed up big time. Take your jar. Get it out. This is not the time to bottle it in. This is not the time to, they are watching me. Let them watch. It's about your sanity. It's about your mental health. It's about who you are. For you, not just for you, baby, but for that little boy that just came into this world. He didn't know about that you people are going to be doing this mess. If the boy knew, he would have stayed in heaven and said, Biko, don't call me. I am not among. You, your husband, and your mother, don't include me in this business. I am not among. But she thought he was coming into a loving family where he's going to be loved and cherished. Did you know grandma is obere apuna? Did you know grandma cannot keep her legs together? Did you know grandma is obere apuna ndike? Did she know? He didn't know. He just wanted to say, oh, I love that family. Daddy, 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 let me go to that family. God, God, please, let me go. Let me go. I love the way they love each other. Did you know grandma was going to mess everything up? So the boy came into this world happy. So let us not go mess it up for the boy. He's not a monk. So that's why you're going to get healthy. You're going to be solid. You're going to be mentally sound, emotionally sound, psychologically sound, physically okay. And then we'll begin to break this thing and start dealing with it. So if you need somebody to talk to, go find a good therapist where you stay and tell that man, since he cannot zip up, since he cannot put his thing inside there and keep it there, it is now time for him. That thing has cost him, it's going to cost him some money. Let him get the money and pay the therapist, and you go get the help you need. Okay? I'm going to talk to you after this live. And I tried your husband 3 times yesterday. He didn't answer. I'm going to try him again today and see whether he answers. If he answers, he needs to leave the house and give you space when you come back to that house. And your mother, before you even get discharged in the hospital, call that your mother and tell her, Mama, your job is done. Oh, Nyoma Angelina, you have finished work. It is time for you to pack your bags and your baggages and start heading to your husband's house. Until when I get to you, until I get to you, until I call you, stay over there. All right? Precious Dawn said the both of them have no excuse at all, whether drunk or not. Their act is not justifiable. The lady should just pray and ask God for the next step to take, because this matter time, I'm telling you, that's why I told you guys. I'm always fast on my feet. Whenever you call me for something, as you're telling me, I always come up with an answer, or even if I don't have the whole answer, I might have maybe one or two suggestions. Before this one she finished, I was like, oh my God, oh my God, I had nothing. Because these are things you see on Nigerian movies, these are things you see in American movies, these are things you see happening in other places. So I had nothing. I will not lie to you. I had nothing. Absolutely nothing. I said, let me bring it here. Mama, her mother has been into sleeping around. Yes, that's Jennifer. I support you. I told her, I said, this is not your mother's first time. Your mother has been sleeping with small, small boys in your town. Your mother is a sugar mommy. That's why she, when you are used to something, you don't even know when you cross the boundary. She's used to little boys servicing her. So she forgot this little boy is not a little boy. This boy is her son-in-law. That's what I think. I believe you. I believe you, Jennifer. Why she couldn't control herself. That's right. I believe you. That's what I think. We might be wrong, but that's what I think. All these new generation mothers, they can do unthinkable. No sense at all. Yeah. They say is the new generation. What kind of new generation is this where you don't have no God for your own daughter? A shame on the part of the mother and the husband. That's right. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go to the next question that I asked. That is the same thing. What kind of mothers are we having these days? Whereby this man told me, he said he lives here in America, he lives in New Jersey. So he went to Nigeria to go visit his mom. He said his little sister, maybe about 17 or 18 years old, that he was watching his mother. The mother was braiding the girl's hair. After the mother finished braiding the girl's hair, it was around maybe 5, 6 in the evening. The girl went and took a bath and got dressed. So she asked the mother, where is she going by this time of the day? The mother said, oh, she's going to go see her friend. So she said, if you go by 6 with the way Nigeria is now, nowhere is safe. When is she going to come back home? The mother said, oh, she will sleep over there. She will come back the next morning. So he said that is when his curiosity, was like, who is this friend? I want to know this friend. And the girl was like, Uncle, brother, it's not your business. So you cannot come back from America now and start monitoring me. Oh. Don't be a monitoring spirit to me. Oh. He's not your business. Oh. He's not your business. Oh. So he said he got mad and told the mother, oh, is this what you people? So this things we be hearing. So this is what my little sister is doing. She now goes out because this guy said when he came back, there was a fence. You know how you put fence around their compound and a gate. And there was a generator, a brand new generator, different from the one he already bought for the family. He renovated their house, but didn't put a gate because it's like, the way compound. This is his father's house. This is his uncle's house. This is his other uncle's house. So he said he didn't want to put gates only in their own because they have these bro uncles have lived together with his father. They all grew up. So he left it and said whenever he has money, he will put a big fence and one gate so that everybody drive in You go to this uncle, and that's how he said he was gonna. But to his surprise, when he came back, they have put a fence around their own. So he asked his mother. His mother said it is the sister that did it. He said he turned around and said, "What does the sister do? The sister, is it not the one I gave money to go do jam, to go enter university? She has not even entered university. So how is she? Does she work?" The mother said, "Oh, she's a young girl. Now, don't you know that young girls that are pretty, men dash them money?" So she said, "Ha, what am I hearing?" He said before he could say it, the mother hushed him now. "Oh, Brico, you think everybody is stingy like you that don't like give you? Your sister is pretty. There are some men that are coming here to marry her. Sometimes when they come, she says she doesn't want to marry them. They will just give her money, 500,000, 1 million. Sometimes they give her. So she says of her to spend the money. Is it because you want?" He said the mother started abusing him. You went to Obodo Yibo. Okonkwo's son has built a house. Okafor's son has built a house. Your own Obodo Yibo, you'll be sending us 100,000, 200,000. Your sister that is in Nigeria gives us more money than you. She said he asked the mother, "What? I keep asking you, what does she do? She has no job. And you are not worried as a mother that your 18-year-old daughter is building fence, buying generator, trying to do stuff that me, I know how long it took me to get money to renovate this our house to the standard, do kitchen, put more rooms and everything, furnish it to that I can come back and stay here. And the reason why I came back is to get married. And you're telling me that my little sister is doing this and doing that, and mama is not bothering you that your 18-year-old will leave and come back with money and say men dash her, and you don't find out what she's doing for this man." Oh, she said her mother abused him, called him useless, called him a America wonder. They went to America, didn't get anything. So he said he got upset and told his sister he was not going anywhere. So he locked the door and said, "You're not going anywhere. If you step out of this compound," took the key of the gate and said, "If you step out of this compound, I'll show you." So the mother started raining all kinds of abuses on him, and then somebody started knocking on the gate. Around about 7, somebody started knocking on the gate. So his mother went and said, "Give me the key, let me open the gate." So he said he went and opened the gate. Another little girl, maybe the same age with the sister, came and said, and he saw a car in front of their house, a Mercedes car in front of their house. The girl came out of the car. He said, "Girl, how can I help you?" The girl said, "I came to look for her junior sister." He said, "What?" He said, "Well, we are supposed to go somewhere. He didn't show up, so we came to get her." So he told the girl, "You and who?" So the window of the car now went down, and come and see this old man. He said, "This man will give him, he himself, about 5 or 7 years older than him. And he himself was 35 years old. So this man was in his 40s. And the man lowered and said, "Good afternoon. It's me." He said, "You are who? Who is you? You be who?" And the man was like, he said, "No. So this is how you guys go about." He said he started. So the man now told the guy, "Come inside the car, come inside the car." The guy, and they zoomed up. So he said he now went back, and the way big brothers, they don't play in Nigeria. He said he went and took a cherry, Oshishi cherry, in their house, took it like this, so butcher shot the thing, and whooped this sister. The sister kept running around. And the mother was like, "He get wow, he get." And this man was like, "Mama Unique, let me ask you a question. What is going on? What kind of mothers do we have these days that don't care what their children do as long as money to them?" My Unique, that is my question to you guys. What is going on in this hour? Especially, let us use our country. We don't know other countries. Our own country, Nigeria. What kind of mothers do we have these days? What kind of fathers do we have these days? What exactly is going on? Is it because of poverty that they are now turning a blind eye to what their children are doing? Or is it the love of money? Poverty has nothing to do with it. Is it that things are so hard that people are not doing anything to survive? Or is it that they just don't care anymore? It's like as long as wherever the money comes from. Guys, let me hear from you guys. I really want to hear from you guys. Even when I'm sick, my husband will still ask me to cook his food. Yep, 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 yep. My favorite pastor. The wife should either leave the marriage because the relationship has already been damaged, or stay and fix the broken relationship. But if that husband is ready to confess, that's right. That is so right. Guys, I am telling you, the things that I hear some days, I'm like, oh my goodness, Jesus, help us. I'm telling you. When this man was telling me, I say, so your mother, your own mother is very happy that the daughter is bringing money, but she doesn't even know where this money is coming from. She is so happy that her daughter is bringing money, but she doesn't know where the money is coming from. The daughter is building fence for her. The husband is doing this for her, and she does not even know where it is coming from. Oh, my uniques. I don't know what's going on. I think. Guys, I don't know what happened. Can you guys hear me? If I tell you I don't know what happened, I'll be sitting down here saying, okay, stream here and say, nehi, nehi, kaba. I don't know what happened, guys. Can you hear me now? I don't know what happened. What happened? Gloria, I don't have a clue. What happened? Okay. My director general say village people just joined us now. I mean, village people. Okay, tonight my village people say Neyi Kaba, Mama Unique, maybe the man say Ishibawa Kwai there. I know why here talking about him. He said he sent his village people to us and say, you people better stop. I don't know what happened. He just went off and then came back again. I don't know. I do not know. It's only God who knows. Can you hear me? We can hear you now. Okay, thank God. I don't know what happened. I'm telling you guys the truth. was wondering if it was my network. No, baby, it wasn't. I don't know what happened. My village people say, with una unique people, una too talk. Una too talk. Yes, so I can hear you. Okay, thank God. Yes, so network wahala. Yeah. Tell us saying my village people, my village people, they came. Too bad. A mother insensitive and love for material things. Yeah, some mothers can do, and I'm telling the kind of thing we are seeing. Do you know now? You will be in love. I had a mother. One of my uniques called me and told me that her own mother told her the man that trained her in university. She had this boy. This boy was her boyfriend. Okay, this boy does furnitures. What do you call them? Cabinet people. They do chairs, dining table. The boy trained her in university. Esut, Enugu State University of Technology. That's where this girl went. This boy fell in love with her, trained her, everything. So now the boy now got sick. So he spent a lot of money in taking care of. The way health is very expensive in Nigeria, although in America too it is. But the good thing here is that there are insurances and stuff like that. So he spent a lot of money, but now he is okay. So most of his capital for the business was used in carrying him from this hospital to this hospital to this hospital to Lagos State LUT, Lagos State University Teaching Hospital. So they spent a lot of money. So now that he's out, he is not struggling like hunger won't kill him, but he is not like he used to be. Okay. So good thing he had a car, he had a good house, all that. So it is okay. Do you know this girl? The man now decided that this Christmas, this 2023 December, he's going to come and do the girls' traditional rite. They're going to do everything in one day. They're going to go to church in the morning, and then they will finish the church, take pictures, come back to the girls' compound, and then do the traditional stuff like the big and whatever, and then use the reception for the wedding. You know how they use one bed, one stone to kill two birds, okay? And this mother told the daughter, "You will not marry him." The girl say, "Why?" Because there is another guy who is a pharmacist who lives in Germany, who somebody recommended for the girl. The mother is saying, "Go with the one from Germany. I want to go to Omugo in Germany. You think I want to stay here? Everybody want Japa. Is it, how do you people call it, Japa or Japa? Japa. Everybody want Japa. Japa. Is it Japa or Japa? I don't know. How do you people say it? Is it Japa or Japa?" He said, "But whatever you people say, that one. Yeah, everybody want to Japa. Japa to, and you want to stay here. Are don't you see how much dollar is costing? Don't you see how much pounds is costing? Don't you see how all these German people, what is wrong with you?" The girl is like, "Mommy, it's not fair. When you were sick and you nearly died, this boy paid your hospital bill of over 480,000 naira. When our house was falling, this boy came and helped us renovated the house. You call him Ogo. He takes care of us. My little brother that is learning how to do furniture is learning in his shop free of charge. My other brother that is learning how to do all these Almaco windows, he paid for the boy. My brother is learning how to do that. All of a sudden, you want us to dump him?" The mother is like, and so, this girl called me crying. Say, "Mama Unique, what is this?" And now that the father say, "Anyone you do is okay with me, but I'm where your mother is, so I'm where your mother is, so it's okay. After all, that one in Germany can pay him back all the money he spent." Can you believe the kind of parents we have these days? As if somebody do this same thing to those your two sons, the one learning furniture and the one learning how to do aluminum doors and windows, will you be happy? Why do you want to treat another person's child like they are nobodies? It doesn't matter. We will tell the ogre, the one from London, the one from Germany. If he comes and does everything, the money we get, we can use it and pay him. That the guy say, "How much will you pay him?" He took me, trained me in university for 4 years, paid my rent for 4 years at Enugu when I was going to this school. How much will you give him? When he did those things, do you know what value? Dollar at that time was 450, 500 naira, 525. That time. Now, dollar is 1,100 and something. What is wrong with you, Mama? The mama said, "We have told you." The mother said, I don't care. The father said, anyone you do, I don't mind. But for me, I would think that I'm in support of your mother. But I also understand if you want to go with the boy, just tell them to come. I don't mind. The mother said, over her dead body. It will never happen that she will ruin that marriage. Somebody's mother, because of quiddy, ego, money. I keep asking myself, young men in Nigeria that don't have money, do they stand a chance? Hey, Bikonu, because I want somebody to tell me, young men that are not millionaires, that have not jacked to Obodo Oyibo, do they stand a chance of getting married in Nigeria? Because it's like if you don't have money, nobody wants to talk to you. So if you're a small young man who has prospect, you dey struggle, maybe you dey for 2-bedroom apartment, they manage, you never get car, you dey take your Legacy Benz, they waka. Will all these mothers let you marry their daughters? Mm, mm. I'm just asking, please, somebody tell me. I'm just asking. Because it's like, you see why the pressure is too much. Do you guys see why these young boys are involved in all kinds of stuff? They are doing anything, kidnapping, body part, harvesting, because it's like if you don't have money, nobody cares. Even if you love their daughter, they don't care whether you love their daughter or not. They say make love will kill you there. Make you take that love, shove it in your mouth. They don't care. They don't care that, you treat their daughter nicely, you respect their daughter. They will tell you who love save. Who love, how much it be? Love, how much is love? So young men, my young uniques, all these young boys, Chinda them, Frank Shaw boy, do you guys stand a chance with these ladies? Do you people stand a chance? So if you love somebody, do they even care that you Dennis them, all of my young boys, blessed them, medicate them, all my young boys in unique, do you people stand a chance? Ha. Wahala deo. Wahala deo. Hmm. Okay, Chinda say was wondering. Oh no, baby, it's not your network. Let me see. Let me hear from. Let me see what Chinda. Men are still getting married with two legs, so only some money back parents. Yes, there are still men that are still getting married, but if you get those parents way like money, now one chance boss you enter, they won't let you. They will look down on you, forgetting that somebody's name is Nkiruka, which means the one that is in front is greater. Nke not in front is greater. They don't know you have prospect. Anything can change. You can go to sleep today. One business deal can take you from being a poor man to a millionaire. One business deal, one connection, one Jonathan in your life can move you from this place to this place. But we don't have hope anymore. We don't have. It's like young men are doomed. Nobody wants to help them. Nobody wants to hear them. Nah, there is woe. If I should say something, this girl should go for her heart, because she is the one who will live with whoever she chooses, not her mother. It's all about love for money and quest to be wealthy. Yes, this girl was crying. It was last 2 weeks she called me. She was crying. She said, Mama Unique, what do I do? If I say no now, they say I disobeyed my parents. But I will not marry German man. No, I don't like man from Germany. I don't like him. He's not my spec. I don't like him. I said, well, since your father, who is the baba of the babas of the house, your father said, my daughter, anywhere you go, I will support you. But I would want you to think about what your mother is saying, because you talk about it's not only you, this your brothers. He said, the father said, this your two brothers now. When they finish this trade, somebody still has to start business for them. Your husband cannot be able to do open shop for them because he doesn't have it. He's still trying to, be okay. So in my mind, I would say the German man will give your brothers more. It's just the three of you. It will help the family. They will, help us build the house. Think about what your mother is saying. But with me, if you decide this man, because he saved my life, saved my wife's life, he has been taking care of us, he is only two-way. The only reason why he doesn't have now is because he was sick, although he spent, but he will bounce back. If it's him that you want, the father say, I will support you. But the mother said over her dead body. She said, unless that's the only way. So I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to do. Since your father, the baba of them all, say it is okay. So still tell your husband, the man, to come to your father and collect the list. Still plan your traditional wedding, whatever you people are planning, still be planning. As long as your father say it is okay, he has not said no, like your mother, never. Then keep planning and then see, and then keep praying. And Uniques, I'm telling you, these mothers, Jesus Christ of Nazareth will help us. So these guys should remember and rate that and note that what goes around comes around. She should also know that she is in a bond for now, considering what the young lad has done for her and her entire family. There is God, though, and God is watching. Thank you, my lovely, lovely in law. They don't understand there is God. There is God in everything you do. You might think, and you see one thing, people don't know. You see, there are some times we ourselves, we bring curse on our head without knowing. When you be treating people with that loved you with their whole hearts, you are treating them like they are nobodies. When the cause and the consequences of your action come, make you no cry, you. Make you no cry, you. That is how this place is. Okay? Because you might think, oh, go to Germany, go to Germany. You might go to Germany and it might not work out. You might go to Germany and you will suffer. You might go to Germany and that Germany where your mama thinks say she go come, this husband go hear everything that you people did to that man and say, after I've married you, your mother and your father will not smell my compound. Because if they did that to that young man, tomorrow too, if I no get, they go do the same thing to me. Stories travel, oh. Information travel. You might think people don't know. Somebody will go tell him, this girl you marry, somebody took care of her, trained her, did everything. Immediately you came, they dumped the man. And the man in his head might not tell you, but will be saying, child, what an ungrateful family. And after marrying you, he go begin the shenonia, because he say, who will you tell? After all, you look at what you people did to that young man. You better be careful. Like my brother say, what goes around comes around. You better be careful how you treat people, because those things come back to bite you. When we were young, my mother will always say, be careful the way you treat people on your way going up. Because my mother said, on your way coming back, those people are there. But the only difference is now they have built houses and they're waiting for you. My mama said they don't corner bottle. They have built houses and they there, they wait for you. So on your way going up, you better treat them nicely. So that on your way coming down, they will say, come, we don't get house. Come and follow us. Come share this house with us. Come sit down. You know, matter. It's okay. Don't cry about it. It's okay. When you were up there, you helped us. Sit down. Nothing mega. Nothing is shaking. Stay with us. But if you not treat them right, when you're coming back, they wait for you. They can't laugh where they go laugh you. They will make this down where you come miserable for you. You go better for you not even say, make I know day. You have to be very careful. Chinda said, the good one is that she acknowledged that the man helped her. So let her stay with that man. Oh, no matter what, it will pay off. Yes, no matter what, I believe it will pay off. And you see one thing I don't like people that are myopic. People that are short-sighted. You don't see the future. This man that made the money to buy a car, build his own house in the village, the house where he lives in town, it is his own house. He has tenants, but he got sick and he's been. Do you think he can do it again? So you guys have just concluded that he will never get rich again. He's okay now. He's healthy now. The same connection he had, the same brain he used, the same working hard he did to get to where he was when he met your daughter and trained her in school and took care of you, mama, and your two sons. He will get back there again because he still has that brain. He still has that hard-working mentality. He still has that anointing, that a blessing. He will still get back there. And then tomorrow, now your daughter is telling him what you people are saying and what you people are doing. He's not. I asked her, your husband, did he say anything? He said, no, he didn't say anything. He just said, don't worry, everything will work out. That I don't worry. If that man open his brain and tell you what is inside his brain, you and your mama and your papa go fear. Because what he's saying in his head is, Don't worry, everything will be okay. He's just watching your mother and your father. If by the grace of God, he goes on and marries you, he might forgive them and let it go. He will forgive your father, but you see that your mother, he might not forgive your mother. He might, after marrying you, say, that woman will never come to my house again. That's number one. Number two, if you finally and your mother persuades you and you go marry the man from the Germany, if that man raise his hand and curse you and your family, it will happen, no? Because you people really hurt him. It will happen. So you see, we are so concerned about money, 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 money. We forget consequences. We forget that things happen. So let us be very, very careful, my uniques. Let us be very, very careful. If you are a mother and you are like this, baby, it's time for you to stop. If you are a father and you are like this, baby, stop. And you, if you're already pushing your daughter, she must marry this person because of money. Have you asked your daughter, is she gonna be happy? Money is not everything. Your daughter apparently loves the carpenter man. He loves the upholstery man. That's where her happiness is. You don't care about her happiness. You just want her to go to Germany so you can japa. You can japa or japa. What if you don't japa? What if the man marries and turns and says, you and your husband will never smell his house? You can never come to Germany. Then what next? This man, you don't know whether he's stingy. He might be a stingy in-law that will not, even if they tell him that you're sick, he'll say, your son should take care of you. But you have a good one, but you want to throw him away because he's no longer as rich as you thought. My uniques, let us be very careful. Let us be wise. I keep telling you guys, all that glitter is not gold. If you find a man who loves you, if you find a man who appreciates and cherishes you, a man that has prospect, has something he's doing, he's not lazy, he has something he's doing. He might be small now, but there is hope. The one in the future is greater. His latter days is going to be greater than his former days. Embrace that man, marry that woman, and then believe God and work hard, because faith without works is useless. Okay? You believe God, have faith and work hard. Everything that you think you want to run to over there, you will get it. What if this man that is the furniture man, what if something happens tomorrow and he gets a contract and somebody brings him to America to come and build furniture? Now you'll be coming to America. It's no longer Germany that you want to ship your daughter to. Let us be careful. Oh. Nothing is permanent in this world. Things change. Because I am poor today does not mean I'll be poor tomorrow. Does not mean I'll be poor forever. Things change. Times change. The Bible says times and chances happen to them. Anything, a chance can make you a millionaire. A connection, meeting somebody, recognizing your Jonathan also. Some of us see our Jonathans and we pass them. Some of us see our Jonathan. Greed, selfishness will make you lose your Jonathan. People God have put in your life to bless you. But out of carelessness, out of Imakwandaibel, out of I know too much, those people will say, you know what, I'm done. They wash their hands off from you. And those are the people that no other person in this world will bless you except that person, that Jonathan. That's who God created to be your savior, your Jonathan. But I am sorry, Akamakoya. Bad behavior, greedy, I do know, will make your Jonathan say, you know what, do, I know do again. And then you start crying. Then you see that you keep rigmaroling. God has brought people in your life to elevate you. There are people God has brought in your life to take you to a new dimension. There are people God has brought in your life and their job is to develop you. Their job is to take you places, take you America, take you London, take you Germany. There are people God has brought in your life to start up businesses for you. There are people God has brought in your life to come to your father's house and build a mansion for you. But out of carelessness, out of I Sabi, out of greed, out of I don't care, short-term goal, let me eat now. I don't care about the future. Give me now, give me now. You have lost them in your lives. We have lost them in our lives. And now we are still no leave, no transfer. We can't do anything because our Jonathans have just left the building. Now you need to be very careful. I give you guys this advice because I love you guys. Every one of you is like my little brother. I'm older than some of you. Some of you are older than me, but I look at everybody as my junior brother, my dear. I know why I tell you guys these things. You see, the heart is like a bag. Everybody is carrying their own. You don't know my heart for you. I don't know your heart for me. I don't know. You might have designed how you're going to do Mama Unique. I'm going to cook for Mama Unique. I'm going to invite her to your house. I don't know. Unless you tell me, Mama Unique, come to my house. And then when I come, I say, oh my goodness, Chinda, you cooked all, oh my Chinda, why didn't you tell me? Because God made you do it for me. But if I'm here trying to fight Chinda, then Chinda will never come to my house. Talk of seeing what I cooked for her. Be very, very careful, my unique. Always have an open mind. Always have an open heart. Always treat people the way you want to be treated because you don't know who God has put in your life to bless you. And your action and your behavior sometimes will chase them away. Like I was telling this girl when she was talking to me, I say, your mother and father, they don't even know that this man has been the Jonathan God sent into your family. The gift of God does not add sorrow. For God to bring that man in your life, that man has greater things to do for your family. But your mama now don't see Germany. Want to japa, you want to japa, you want to japa. She will japa and japa herself into trouble. She will japa and japa herself, you become otonaka. She will japa herself, you will go over there and this man might marry you and leave you in Nigeria, and somebody will come and tell her your story and he will dump you. Now you know marry the man where God bring. Now you know marry the japa Germany man. Now you have become what we call otonakane. Nobody wants to marry you because everybody has heard your story. Oh, you don't know the story of this girl. This boy trained her, and her and her family dumped the guy and went to with this German man. I don't know who went and told the German man. The German man said, "Oh, their family are ungrateful," and then the German man also dumped her. You don't know things like that happen. Be very careful, my uniques. All that glitter is not gold. Roses have tongues. Even roses have tongues. Be very, very careful. All right. I'm gonna stop right here, my uniques. Hey, my uniques. Where are our uniques? Our uniques are gone now. All right, my uniques. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. All right. Take care of yourself and each other. Mwah. Bye bye. Bye.